Morning, traders. Good morning, 44 Trading Nation. I hope you all can hear me. Sound check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2. Great. Okay, so my charts are up on the streams as always until we get the... Oh, Scott's with us. Okay. I'm just going to shoot from the hip real quick. I'm not doing a big intro. Just wanted to quickly give you guys a heads up before Scott jumps on. So I'll take literally 2 minutes. My charts are up. Well, actually, you know what? Scott, go for it. Hold on.
Justin, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So seen a pop on SPY early, guys. Just be careful. Obviously testing all-time highs. So let me just quickly have a squiz. So markets looking very green, looking very bullish overall. Don't be fooled, right? Watch the first few candles. I'm trading SPY and Qs. I'll walk you guys through it. Those are probably going to be my primaries. Futures are all up. Crude is down. Natural gas is down. Stock heat map still also looking very good. But don't be fooled by it. We'll go through it, Dave. We'll go through it as we literally, minute by minute. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, right? Because generally we would all be very, very bullish, right? So just be careful. Watch for pullbacks. We're going to take the A-class entries, safe entries. We're not going to rush it. And yeah, I think it can be a really, really good day. I had more I wanted to say, but Scott,
go ahead, Justin. You can take it all the way to the open today. I think it's worth it. Can you hear me?
Okay, so what I'll probably be doing, guys, is I'm going to focus mostly on SPY and Qs, right? We'll keep an eye on Palantir as well. Palantir probably going to get some continuation, but also just watch for a pullback. Key level at 135.14. If you all remember our golden lines in the sand on Palantir that we've had since before May, right? 139.02 unlocked the door to 144. We literally saw that happen last night after earnings, right? Literally blew through every one of those levels. So the levels are always key. If you guys remember historically, those were the golden lines in the sand. So if we look at SPY, we have some golden lines, right? I've been beating on that drum for months now. Have a look at the fib retracement. We are still in the up move. We are still in a bullish continuation technical setup on the higher time frames, right? Now, how do we as traders trade that? We trade it on the intraday ranges, right? So we pick our levels, our higher time frame levels. We then do the dotted lines. Remember the dotted lines yesterday? I walked you guys through Palantir step by step. I came in, I came out, I came in, I came out. Remember I said to you yesterday in Palantir, I was trading a very specific strategy that I haven't brought to Trading 44 Nation yet. Remember Remore, guys, Remore. You heard it here first at 44 Trading Nation. This is part of the coursework that we'll be presenting in the future to you guys first. Compliments of Scott, DVG, and the team. So, guys, girls, ladies and gents, Sea of Galilee.
Justin, can you hear me this morning?
I can. Could you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can take it all the way to the open. I did want to make one comment about what's going on here this morning. What you can't deny is that the market is in full bull mode this morning. I mean, coming off of a huge day yesterday in the markets, futures are now spiking up. Dow futures up 685 this morning. We could be up over 700 on the Dow. The NASDAQ futures are up 338 3/4, and the S&P E-minis are up 25.5. So we are going to get out of the gate early, big and often this morning. So we're going to have that big punch up. The question becomes, as I hear Justin talking, as DVG has texted this morning, is it time to look at this market as, okay, we're getting way extended, way up there. Should we be looking at a short? Should we be thinking about what does a pullback look like? What does this market look like when it starts to reverse? Is today the day? I don't know. I personally don't feel that way. I personally feel like, ride the trend. The trend is your friend. And if we continue, fine. But if we go up and we then fail and start to come down, then, maybe take a piece. Or if you're going to nibble to the short side, go ahead and nibble to the short side, right? But to me, as we get out of the gate this morning, we are going to be higher. I posted my watch list this morning. I did want to post a few alerts, and then I'll give it back to Justin to take us into the open. We've got about 4 minutes to go, so I'll put these in order today. I do like the Bubba trade to the short side this morning under 126.50, 126.50, and I'll probably start to nibble there and then add to it. The other one that I really like this morning is the SKHY. So SKHY. Yesterday or today, long over 150. And then, this stock here, if you're looking at my screen this morning and you see this and we go to the daily and you see what 150 means to this stock, this thing has been as high as 190. So taking out 150 leads us to 160 pretty quick. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get that maybe even today on SKHY. And then last but not least, Tesla this morning, over 320. I know it's over that right now, but any type of pullback, I think, can be bought on this stock. TSLA long at 320. Okay. Also, this morning watching FSLR, Generac, GNRC, MU, AVGO, CRWV. Justin, take it away.
All right. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm probably going to walk through hand holding a little bit today. Let's have a look. Maybe I won't even trade. I might just walk you guys through it so we can help. Because a few of you have reached out to me privately, one or two you've got some concerns in terms of your trade focus, strategy, decision-making processes, those type of things, right? And this is why we're here. This is literally why we did yesterday, hand holding. So today I'm focusing on hand holding. I'm going to help you guys to be profitable, right? You can be profitable in a day, you can be profitable in a week, you can be profitable in a month. It doesn't matter. You just have to stick to discipline, right? Christian has been setting the standard on that in the room. He does it literally from day one since I started, and he's been consistent. And I bet you my bottom dollar, he's profitable. So now looking at SPY, I'm going to be switching between screens, right? Those of you who want to follow me, sit on the streams. That's obviously a benefit only for those in the room. So YouTube, you guys want, without delay, you want access to real-time information, alerts in real time, on time. You will then be able to take the trades. It'll give you confidence to take the trades that you ordinarily wouldn't be inclined to do, right? Because you've got multiple confirmations here in the room. You've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, so many of us here, right? You've got the crown traders in the room. You've got Scott, DVG, myself, and Clifton, and so many others. A powerhouse team. Get in the room for live updates. So coming back to, right, we don't have a lot of time, 2 minutes to fire off, right? We're going to be switching, guys. Watch how I change my charts, right? I'm going to be switching between, I'm going to set them up so that you guys can follow with me. And we're literally going to go and we're going to jump between screens. So I'm going to be flipping back and forth. Those of you who want to sit on the stream screen, jump on. Enjoy the ride. Let's have some fun. First thing we're going to do, we're going to watch SPY. We're going to keep our eye closely on the overview, right? Watching Qs. Where are Qs sitting at the moment? Qs are sitting at that 710 level, which we know is key resistance. Remember what we said about Palantir, that 120 level was key support. Key support. I was banging that drum for how many months now? 120, 120, 120, right? Well, actually 120, 121. And then we ran it up. So we're going to do the same. We are bulls at heart, but we don't mind going bearish either, right? We trade both directions. We're not committed to a direction, hence why we can switch positions. Chop, chop, quick, in, out. All right, so coming back to SPY, right? Watching SPY on open. Let's have a look at that pre-market level, right? Pre-market ranges tell us a lot. We're currently sitting, let me put up the, here we go. Look at the dotted line, the target line that we set yesterday. Do you guys remember the little eye I put up, right? I put it up on the chart. I said, this is our target. This is the bullseye. This is where we were going. That was on SPY. We also traded Palantir yesterday. We also traded Qs, right? Every single decision we made, every trade, and this is not arrogance, this is humility, right? This is the very different humility. We put it out there. You guys were able to take the trades. If anyone in this room is not profitable from yesterday, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Reach out to us personally. Me, DVG, Scott. We are here to help you. We are here to shepherd you so that you can become financially free. With monopoly money, of course, right? Because we're just paper trading, guys. Paper trading. Okay, look at the, let's see the open now on SPY. Let's
open.
watch.
Yep.
Boom.
We're open to roll.
All right, so watch for potential failure at pre-market, guys. We're testing highs. Likelihood is a possible rejection, right? And what we would do is we get a sharp rejection, probably down to first level would be first line in this. Okay, let's see how we're going to break out, because now we're looking for a breakout. We need to be on the 5 and the 1. Yes, very good. Okay, not entering yet. We're not entering yet because we have no confirmation, guys. We've got a nice big bullish candle. What I'm, you know.
Okay, gonna watch this open here. Don't need to jump in anything.
Otis, all right. So
Yeah.
that's not advice we're going to put
Big league.
publicly. But Otis, go
Big
for it,
league.
brother. Go for it. If you got the capital, go for it. You just don't want to turn and burn. Okay, guys, looking for first candle, right? First 5 minute. There we go. There's the first one done. 5 is still in progress. Let's see. We have no confirmation of breakout yet. You could do a pop, right? You could do a pop and no confirmation.
Traders, I am short Bubba this morning. BABA. Those of you that are in this trade,
Okay,
I didn't get it at
Q's still testing.
126.50.
Next level on Qs, if we do break it, we're running up to 714.57, right? So that could be an easy trade. If you trade in stocks, you could do that. I'm not saying do it now. We're still watching, guys. We haven't decided yet. Okay, SPY's looking good. SPY's looking good.
Wow, AVGO continues to roll.
Let's have a look. I like how we're above. So look at that golden line, guys. Look at that golden ascending line on SPY. That's our target. So let's add a line, right? Because where do we expect 777? That kind of looks like a nice.
Traders, I'm full share size now. Bubba short. BABA short.
Where does that sit on the Bollinger? So now we look at our Bollinger. We're looking for confluences, guys. Confluences, right? So where are we going? Do we want to go a little bit higher? Do we want to go all this way? It doesn't necessarily mean we'll get there today. But look at the uptrend. Look at where the direction we headed. So I'm going to actually just put this in because I love this number. All right, let's do that.
PLTR on a pullback too would be buyable.
Yep.
Microsoft is close.
Absolutely.
Move DevMu up to 867. Good morning, gents.
Good morning.
Good morning. CRWV.
Dare I
again,
make this a
DVG.
golden one? I think I will.
AVGO again. DVG.
Right.
Moving.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, nice push.
And we will adjust that as we go. Okay, but now we're setting our
SpaceX.
targets.
Up at 119.
Where are we going now? You see, because now I'm charting, I'm live charting, so that slows me down on.
127 will be my stop on Bubba.
Guys,
I am short this
If
stop.
we hold, this is looking good for long on SPY for continuation. If we hold this candle, I would enter long. Look at the confidence. Let's see, is this streaming right? Yes. So have a look, guys. We're going to pull back, right? Potential pullback to the 9 EMA. That would be our entry long. Okay. You could take a slightly riskier entry now, which would be a breakout entry. That's the riskier play. The safer entry is the pullback, but this is where FOMO creeps in, right? Because now you're wrestling psychologically between, am I going to? There's the pullback. Here it comes. Let's see. So what we're looking for is, does this pull back and continue, or is this going to pull back and reverse? So let's look at the higher time frame. This is not the chart I want to be on, but it'll be okay for now. This is too much of a higher time frame. Give me a second while I pull it out of. Let's do this and do it properly. Okay. Let's go to the 15 and the 5.
Still holding on to Bubba short. BABA short.
Boom. Okay, so it looks like I'm not trading. I'm just going to live commentate. And let's see. Boom. Okay, we got the 15 and the 5. Yeah.
Up almost
Okay,
300
so
points.
switching.
Now on the
Right,
NASDAQ.
there's the pullback double. Look at that on the 1 minute, guys. Okay, volume is dropping. So our confidence for breakout isn't confirmed yet. Okay, we oversold on the 9.
Heading
5-stone
to-
strategy alert on SPY. Look at that. Did you guys see the pop-up? That's Remore. Okay, so now buy. Buy. Should I trade?
Nice
You guys
push.
saw it live. You guys saw it live. That's Remore in action.
I'm going to
You
add
saw
to
the
the
alert.
Bubba
You
short
saw the
here.
alert.
I'm
Look at
taking
the
more
pop.
shares
Look at the
short
pop.
here at 127 short.
408 short.
5
AVGO.
stones.
PLTR, real nice, $150 now.
AVGO.
So just for the record, I will be tidying my proceeds this month to my good friend's widow.
There's a 712 print on the Qs. Guys, SpaceX off to the races.
Christian, I hope you're with us this morning. Our MU champ, right? We rely on you to keep us up to date with progress on MU.
Huge push on the Qs now.
There goes the SPY, guys. Come on.
Up over 300 now on the Qs.
Right? Come on.
SPY
Post your wins.
all-time
Post
highs.
your wins. Christian, I hit target 9:35. Look at that. He's done 5 minutes in. Financial freedom, folks. You saw the Remore alert, right? You saw the 5 stones alert. What did I say? Buy. And we're profitable. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Demystifying the markets, guys. Demystifying the markets, right? We can make it as complex as you want, or we can make it as simple as you want. We can talk high technical language, or we can talk simple language.
Well, I like this CRWV. I'm going to put it.
Off she goes. Off she goes.
Right where Tesla is, since I didn't take this CRWV.
I hope you all
long
screenshotted that. I hope you all screenshotted.
at 90.
Adding to MU short.
Yeah,
Posting
look at the
it
volume
over
going. Easy trade.
CRWV
Easy
long
trade.
at 90 on the breakout.
What
AVGO
a
guys
day.
adding
Amen.
short.
Otis is so hilarious. I love it. There's always got to be one in the group. Always got to be one.
Full share size AVGO coming up short.
Okay, there's
Adding
my
to
long
MU.
CRWV. CRWV target's going to be 92. I'll add it 90.50 full share size.
STX, I'm going to probably
Okay,
short
guys, so
here.
that would have been the first
851.
trade, and now we look for re-entry, right? So now we get the pullback to pre-market highs. We look for a re-entry long.
STX,
Don't take the trade yet.
1.
This would be the second stone, right? This will be the second stone.
Boy, look at AVGO go. Nice. Okay, 90.50 I will add to CRWV.
First lesson is how to spell it, Christian.
Nice move on
There's two
STX.
ways.
Very
Right?
nice.
This is 1,
I'll take a partial in a
is-
moment.
2.
I also like LITE for a short, but MU, I'm going to hold on. I want to see the bottom
Even I
break.
spelled it wrong. Look at that. Can I edit my message? No. Darn it. Okay, delete.
Nice move on AVGO. We're going to go full share size now. Today will be a little bit more of a risk on for me because I don't know. We get a nice pop this morning. Very nice. All-time highs on the SPY. Hard to deny, but
Yep.
I want to
Yep.
see if maybe we get a push to the downside.
Yep, and that's what that'll probably be the A-class trade. So I'm looking now for still long, right? But let's see if we get a double top rejection here at the top.
There's
And
those
then
of you
I'm
that are
putting up shorts, just for the
those of you
record,
that
guys.
are in this trade with me on CRWV. 90.50, I just added full share size. I'll take some off at the break of 91, only because I think, I feel we're extended, and I'm also short Bubba with full share size,
Full share
BABA.
size AVGO.
Okay, I'm queuing up, guys. 3 DTE.
great. MU guys.
Three,
Let's see if we get a break here.
let's do 2 DTE SPY. Hold on. Delete. I'm just
I
queuing it
want
up.
an 850 print on
We're
MU.
getting there's the pullback, guys. So you could do a second entry long, but I don't like the strength of that candle. So just be careful. This is also why I said I'm queuing up a short now, right? So the short on the SPY that I'm queuing up is 3. I'm going to do 2 DTEs. I'm looking at the probably. Should we do it DVG's way or we do it my way? I like where VWAP is. Look at the confluence on the 1, guys. Keeping an eye. All right, so I'm just going to queue up my position so that I can execute quickly if I need to. Where are we? 761. So I'm going to go 2 DTE, 762 short, so in the money. Not going to take the trade yet, just queuing it up. I'll also have a long just in case we need to switch. Okay, the short is the priority. Remember, we could also sit here in the range above pre-market, right? While we test these highs. Then we could also switch to range-bound trading. Okay, I like the strength. This could continue. Let's have a look at the overall.
Okay, traders, this is great trade here. I'm going to take some of the CRWV off right here at the 91.20 mark here.
Palantir, you
come out of
beauty.
this trade. So 3/4 of the trade off on CRWV. And
Tesla's nothing happening with Tesla today, guys.
I'm just about to come out here, 91.20 on CRWV. I'm going to hold on to the rest here for 92. Also still short on Bubba. It's eating my lunch right now.
I'm also going to
VAPA.
queue. I'm going to also set up a queue short, right? Strike 714. I'm queuing those up, 2 DTEs. Getting ready for the trade, right? It hasn't come yet. It hasn't come to us, but once it does, we're locked and loaded and ready to rock and roll. So 714, queuing up 2 DTE.
Morning now.
2 DTE, because we don't mind if it's a little bit of a, we want some theta on our side.
Adding to STX.
714 on Qs, so we want
Could be an expensive day.
DVG, are you short
probably-
STX or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
either the 714 strike
Oh,
or
and I got him. We got the
715.
drop to the love session.
I'm going to take
No
715.
follow through.
I'm not taking the trade. I'm just queuing up the order.
92 is my target on CRWV. Still short, Bubba.
714. All right, I'm going to take 715.
Big push on the
queuing it up.
Qs. Yeah, I liked NBIS from the jump, Mark.
All right, great. So now all my options orders are, well, not orders, but I've got them queued up, ready to roll. It's too late to chase for me personally.
I don't like this move on AVGO. MU just stopped me out. Are you kidding me? How did it do that?
Okay, guys, so what do we see on the 5? We see a bull flag, right? That's a bull flag on the 5. Just got rejected. Watch for consolidation. We want
STX also going to stop me out here.
evidence of continuation. I don't like, these breakouts. You got to be in and out very quickly.
SPY
DVG,
just
were you
continued.
short AVGO?
Yeah, still short AVGO.
All right.
I'd probably look for on the Qs the rejection at 714 with a flush back down to 710. That's probably the trade I'm going to be looking at. Look where the Qs, look where the VWAP is, guys. So VWAP's always
STX.
our magnet, right? We know how much we in the room love VWAP. So 714 on Qs. I'm keeping an eye on Qs.
92
Watching SPY.
target CRWV. 92 target CRWV. MU just broke out. Nice.
Yeah, it ran me over. I had to stop up at 874 to pop.
SPY looking good. SPY looking good. Those of you that took that long, printing. Does look like it's going to break out. Let's see.
Trez, I will be right back. Just
We want a strong cross of the 762.20. Looks like we're going to possibly get it now. Maybe I'll just take a quick scalp here. SPY long. Wait. I might jump in on this. SPY, where are we? 762 long. Okay, I've got that queued up. Why is this? Oh, don't do this to me now. What's wrong? On my other account. I'm on my scalping account now again, guys.
Starting to build a SQQQ position down here at 39.
Okay, notice our price is compressing with a 9 and the session high on SPY, guys, right? So this is breakout territory or massive rejection. Actually, maybe not so massive because look where VWAP is, right? Confluencing with pre-market highs. So this is a breakout setup. Just worry that it could be a trap, so be careful. There's the pullback looking like it's coming back down to the 20 EMA. So there could be a long entry there. I'm based on this pattern, I'm actually tending more towards shorting. So I'm going to get ready to short. I want to see if we lose pre-market and we lose pre-market high and VWAP. I'm shorting back down to 759.26 will be my first trim level. Second target will be 754.50. Nothing confirmed yet. Nothing confirmed yet.
$39 print. I'm not going to post it, but this is more of like a swing trade.
There's a nice pop off the 20. Hits the high. Do we get follow through? Keep an eye on volume. Nice follow through. See that, guys? That would have been a second entry off of the 20. Boom. Easy, easy, easy. Boom. That would be 2 winning trades.
Still an AVGO.
Off she goes. Off she goes. Okay, let's jump onto the high time frame. Let's see where we're going, right? How far are we? Okay, let's see. Can I see my screen? Yes.
SpaceX reporting today. AMD also reporting this week. WDC,
There we go, guys. Have a look. Have a look at the charts. The charts
tomorrow.
are your friend.
AMD today. SanDisk reporting.
Let's do that. 15 and
Tomorrow
5.
as well.
There's 5 and 1. Palantir, you beauty. Look at that. Palantir, where are you on your way to? Guys, look on the charts. Look on the charts. Where's Palantir going? Look on my screen.
I genuinely think this is the
Where's she going, guys? Where's the
final
Bollinger
test.
on the weekly? Where's the Bollinger on the weekly? Come on, come on, come on. Where's the Bollinger? At the top. Where's the confluence? 155.94. What's our target? Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow.
Well,
Now nicely above the 200 EMA. Look at that. And we've broken structure. Remember, we've been speaking about this for months. We've broken structure. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. What did I say? As soon as we break out of that descending channel, we're either going to consolidate in the range of 128 to 135, but earnings came. What happened? Poof, through the roof. What's our target? 155.94.
okay, traders, that was a good phone call because my Bubba finally rolled over here. So I'm making money while I'm on the call here. Hopefully we get this move now. 126.50, I'm going to pile it on. I'm already full share size, but there's a little bit left in the tank, I think, to the downside on BABA. Okay. And looking for a long here, too, on a pullback, as Justin was talking about. We get this pullback. Tesla, maybe? I don't know. Probably not going to be for me. But anything else that's pulling back, especially something like MU right now, would be a real tasty treat to get a pullback to maybe 870-ish and then go long. We'll see what happens here.
Look at the heat map, folks. Look at the heat map, the difference between this morning and now, right? Look, where are the fish swimming? Where are they? Where are the ponds of liquidity? Where are all the pools of water? Where do we want to fish? Futures still up. All great. Nice and healthy. This is what a healthy market looks like, folks. This is what a healthy market looks like.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that.
Well, I mean, look at the structure.
That's because you're short, baby.
That might be it too.
Yeah.
Might be it too.
See, this is why you have to get multiple opinions, right? That's wisdom, right? And the council of many.
STX. I think I'm going to go for it again here.
Any single trader, it tells you they know it all. Run.
ABGO.
Okay, guys, look at SPY. I mean, we're getting that resistance at the highs. So this, trade carefully.
Okay, traders, I am net short on Bubba, and I'm waiting on a possible long here. I just don't know where to fish right now. I thought about Tesla, AVGO on the breakout right now still.
Yeah, I'm not so.
SpaceX, maybe.
I don't know. Tesla's not looking. I mean, Tesla, there won't be much. Well, let's have a look. Yeah, I haven't really been given much attention to Tesla this morning. I don't think it's. Let's have a look. That's not the one we want. We want this one.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Tesla?
This is
My
definitely
bias
the
would be
week.
short on Tesla. Just looking at this, but I don't. Let me just have a look. Hold on, I'm busy updating my charts. Shows you I didn't do this today because I wasn't.
I mean, if AMD misses or SanDisk misses or Western Digital misses,
Is that
I don't
tonight?
think-
Oh yeah,
I don't think they will, but
bear. Yeah.
Are
a
they
lot
tonight,
riding on this
DVG
week.
or no?
WDC is
Thursday.
tomorrow. SanDisk
Alright,
is also tomorrow.
Very
AMD
sure.
is today.
Market. Let's have a look. So we've broken pre-market. We've come
So
back
I
in.
think that'll have an impact on names like Marvell, AVGO, etc.
All right, so guys, look at my Tesla charts. Okay, very quickly. This is just very quick. So if we lose pre-market, right, we're going to short it down to
if we rewind the tape about a week
308, guys.
ago, I
308.
mentioned
Look at this.
one last pump.
Look at this pattern here. Where is VWAP? VWAP starting to move down towards. This is bearish, guys. Very bearish.
This is it, I think.
So those of you on Tesla, I'd probably be leaning towards 70-30 bearish. Okay, SPY's actually
And
looking
this
pretty
just had
strong.
a huge pop. Wow.
I'm going to play the reversal because I've been walking you guys through this, but I think I also need to make a little bit of money today.
I might have to dump AVGO if we get over 412. Right now, chip sector getting some love. This was the last pump I thought we would get, but I didn't think it would happen today. Rewind the tape about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago when we were aiming lower. I figured the only thing that we got coming is this week for all the chip stocks. Maybe we get one last pump before a dump. But who knows? Maybe we just hold the highs. SPY being at the all-time high today is nuts.
Okay, so possible. So this is where the short starts to look promising. No confirmation, but a holding. Still got it positioned up.
I really feel, I mean, I know that a lot of people are thinking short here. I really feel that the pullback could be bought to go higher. I really do. It just be careful. I'm saying that when I'm short Bubba right now, but it's kind of a different beast since it's down in a big up day.
Yeah.
So, but these
and this
stocks
is
here like AVGO, I don't think, if it rolls over, if it pulls back, buy it. If not, it's going to continue to go here, I believe.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
That's crystal ball stuff today, but it's just my feeling right now. We're hanging at the top.
Sure, this is looking bullish.
Yeah, I mean, you got to call a spade a spade. As much as I'm with DVG, and and Justin, you guys had talked about it before. It's like, hey, when is the time to go short? And maybe today's not today. Maybe it is. Maybe you nibble and add. I don't know. But right now, you got to watch out because the bull's running. You don't want to get a face full.
That's it.
And that's why, folks, if you look on the screen right now, just wait for it to refresh. And what I posted this morning, right? This is the guiding light, right? SPY, like a market overview, right? This trend, this fib trend is kind of like my what's the word? Kind of stable foundation, I would say. So as long as we stay in these ranges on this fib on the weekly, most of my decisions around how to trade SPY are based on that. Because we're still intact, right? We're still intact, still trending up. Also bear in mind, look on the weekly charts, look at the volume, right? We haven't had the massive, I've been beating this drum quite a bit too. We haven't had major volume yet. Yes, we've got strong markets. Yes, we've been pushing up, right? In the most obscure of times, right? I mean, we've got, like wars and rumors of wars, so much economic instability, socioeconomic across the board. And yet look look at these all-time highs on the markets, not to mention seasonal, right? We haven't even spoken about seasonality. We can get into that maybe at a later stage, but just to give you guys an idea, right? Yes, we are perma bulls, right? But at the same time, if I look at this run up that we've had, if we get to this, let's say 777, right? If we hit that level, I expect the Bollinger, look where the Bollinger is sitting on that fib chart. Bollinger is sitting, we haven't even had the full move yet. So until this is canceled, I'm bullish on the markets, no matter what the news cycles are, no matter what fear and greed and all that nonsense that they try to spin us. I trust the charts. I focus on technicals. There are two things you can look at. So let's do this. You guys can see my screen. I'm doing this now on the fly. I don't know if I can. Let's do this. So that's what we see on the screen, right? Let me see if I can give you an example. This is kind of, I wasn't planning on doing this. This is spur of the moment. And now, what's my screen done now? My screen's just frozen. That's unusual. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I don't know what's just happened. My whole screen is frozen.
I'm gonna try STX again. 860.
Leave. I think I might.
AVGO looking good for now.
That's weird.
You still frozen?
Still frozen, yeah. This is
Interesting.
bizarre. Can you guys still see my screen on the stream?
I'm on Scott's.
Hold on, let me look here on the streaming.
Yeah, no, can't see.
No, I
yours.
can't see it.
Okay, let me try to fix that. Hold on.
Okay, that looks good. We're back in STX, guys, at 860. I'll delete that 851. Now, if I can get that back, that would be great. STX second chance, 860. AVGO looking great now. We're still in a full share size position. AVGO have been kind of adding as it moved higher. So dollar cost is right around where this level is. So we're starting to battle between green and red here.
Okay. All right. So let me restream here. Let me try to get this. I think I've got it fixed. Let me try again.
MU back to the VWAP now. STX, I want to see a break below bottom of the session.
Okay,
Only
traders.
reason, go ahead, Scott.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just say only reason is in the event people start to get out of the way of the WDC SNDK kind of memory trade while they can.
Spot for short.
I mean, there's no telling. You definitely could push higher, but sorry, Scott, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm full share size now on Bubba, and I'm going to continue the short down to 126. Okay, so my target on Bubba, it's on the right side of my screen. If you're looking at the screens instead of the streams, you'll see it there on the right side, and I'm going to be short down to 126 right now.
Nice.
So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, this makes no sense.
And DVG, I believe this is the pullback right now.
Yeah. I should be trading this now.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yep.
So this is it, guys. This is how things try to unsettle you, right? So now my computer's acting up again, and that starts to unsettle me psychologically, right? Because the trade I was busy looking for, it looks like it's playing out now. So I get tempted into now chasing it, or do I pause, sort my system out? Hey, we still got a whole day today, right? Don't need to make it in these 10 minutes. Don't have to make it in these 5 minutes. There are many, many trades in a day. Remember yesterday, I had a personal emergency. I arrived late. 10:30, I think I jumped on. I only started trading from 10:30, right? Done by 3:30. But also traded pre-markets, right? So early. Always opportunity, folks. Always opportunity. Sorry, I'm still trying to fix this stupid thing that's now stuck and frozen.
You know, I've had to hold on to this AVGO trade at this point now. It's either 403 or stop out. That's kind of where I'm at with AVGO.
Either way, you're going to find out, right?
Yeah, we're going to find out soon. And then with STX, I think I'm going to add here 840 is target, 18 points from where we're at now. Let's see if we can get it.
Okay, let's try this again. I might have to reboot. I can't believe this.
Here comes STX. Very nice. Very spready stock.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's actually it. I'm not going to trade today. But I'm here with you guys. Let me try and sort this out. This stupid thing is totally. I'm going to quickly reboot. I'll be back now.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. If we land on 403 AVGO, that's a wrap, man. That's a nice day. STX rather looking great. I want to see a break into the 840s again. Doesn't have to happen, but that's what I'm looking for. And AVGO, if we could snap that VWAP right around 407 and a half. 406 is a little bit of contention. That's the 55 SMA down to the 403 print, which is the 200 EMA. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. It'll be a nice, 5.5, 6 point trade on a full share size. That's game on, baby. And then today, again, SQQQ, an ETF that I use when I'm trying to build out a longer term short position. We started building that at the $39 print today. I didn't post that just because it's more of, I don't know, my personal, I'd say, hedge to even my overall portfolio. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes the easiest way to hit a home run is to throw the ball up first.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
No, hey, Otis, all good. Hey, I don't take offense to that, man. Like, it's important to make note too. Like, there is no personal feelings about trading in general. Markets don't care about your feelings. They'll take your money today, tomorrow, the next day, happily. So
They love to do it, you know.
They love to do it, yeah. And they could care less if you got 2 kids, 3 kids, bills, mortgage. No one cares. So all good, man. The only opposite DVD trade that Seth takes is Apple. I don't blame you, dude. That's like I'm almost trying to build this for a little longer term. And this could be, maybe I'm off by a day. I have a tendency to be a little bit early on some of this stuff. But I don't know, like, we've got all of the chip sector basically could be hit by this week, and drastically, which includes the Qs, which includes the, the SOX, SMH, etc. Right now, this was the pump. I'm telling you, rewind the tapes about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I said, I still think, even when we were like literally nosediving 10%, I was like, I still think we have one more pump before the dump. So this could be it. Now, SPY being at all-time highs, that tells me that we're more broad now. It's not just the chips. So who knows? Like, maybe we just keep moving higher, and that's okay. But on a day like today, risk a couple $1,000, not because I'm trying to be stubborn, but maybe to build out a position. We'll see. But I won't sit around and wait and lose a bunch of money, like if AVGO takes off.
Guys, I just wanted a sound check. I've got a few gremlins going on here again, which is bizarre. How's my audio? There's no echo right now, is there?
No problem. No.
Okay, and now, right now, is there an echo?
Nope.
Any echo?
I don't hear one.
Excellent. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get the stream up.
Mark NVIS, yeah, I'm staring at that one too. Now I hear echo.
Do you now? Okay.
Mark NVIS, yeah, I'm staring at that one too.
All right, let me do that.
Now I hear echo.
And now is there an echo now?
Oh, no, Mark NVIS, yeah, I'm staring at that one too. Now I hear echo. Mark NVIS, yeah, I'm staring at that one.
It's crazy.
Should be better now. Should be better now.
Well, the only thing that's better for me right now is the Bubba trade, which
Nice.
now we're at the VWAP. This should be good.
Q's approaching session highs again. The SPY hasn't stopped. It's just going straight up.
Okay, Q's at that 714 level. If we get above it, I'll probably take a trade. Although I'm okay, Q's at that 714. Stupid echo. There's echo coming. Take a trade. Although I'm
Mickey D's or Spotify completely closed the gap. Sold off like 30 points, and we're back. So when I should have been going long, because I like Spotify. Reddit also pushing today. It's a fun chart to look at. Got beat up over the last couple of days. AMD now pushing the 517. Qs session highs.
We're at the high of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the SpaceX trade here, 118, SpaceX 118 long. I'm still short Bubba. This is my third trade of the day, SPCX. Long, and right here, 118, long.
I might take a long on the Qs just for posterity. Let's see.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm in trouble on
people
ABGO here. Still an STX.
I'm gonna take a long on Qs.
Worth noting, the Q's all-time high sits at 748.65. So we're about 30 points away from that on the Q's. Meanwhile, the SPY is at every single tick right now is an all-time high, it seems.
Watch AVGO up here at the top. What's that high candle, that high spike?
I think it's
412.39.
Yeah. That'll be right about where I get run over.
Yeah, that would be a breakout here.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That would be me walking away with my tail between my legs today, which is fine. I'll be waiting for when we turn around. That's okay. Here come the Qs. 715 print.
Okay, let's pull up the Qs.
STX looking good.
I'm gonna go Qs. Let's do this.
We going for the breakout?
I'm gonna go long. Yeah, small position size. And I am doing, let's go place it, boom.
Can you imagine if they announced that the Strait of Hormuz is open today? Market would just go
Long,
straight up.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's an anticipatory move, I suppose. AVGO might be done for me. We'll wait. That's too bad. It's my favorite name in the space. I don't know why I even try to go short that stock, but you know what? Sometimes you have a plan and it works. Sometimes you don't. It doesn't.
Okay, I missed the entry because I was setting it up, but still looking. Oh, I'm disappointed.
What do you guys think about SpaceX reporting today? Anybody have some opinions there?
I hate to say it. I think it's kind of a make or break at this early stage, right? I mean, you could say we just IPO'd, which we did, and then this is their first report out of the gate, right? So, I mean, how much can they actually say? I mean, they're going to give color going forward. I know
I went long Qs for the record. I went long Qs. It's going to be a scalp.
But how much can they really say?
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to actually inspect the fact that SpaceX pays for xAI's data centers, and where are they going to put that in their financial statements is what I'm curious about.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, STX baby, let's go. I'm still in AVGO for now.
So this is a riskier trade, right? Because we're trading the breakout. Continuation. Confidence level 60-40, guys. 60-40. So it's not a high confidence trade.
Those of you that are in SpaceX with me, target's going to be 120. Add at 119, maybe 118.50. Just depends on what we do here.
I didn't even realize, Scott, you were long that SpaceX.
Yeah, I posted it there, 118 long, and we're just got me in on this last candle here. We're going to see the VWAP matters, right? We're right below it. So
okay, I might add to this Q's position, guys. I took a small position. I'm looking. Let's see if we get confirmation on the break. Tight stop loss.
Microsoft doesn't care about anybody.
It's a scalp. Remember, it's a scalp. So let's have a look.
Isn't Microsoft just tearing it up today? Let me look. Yeah. on its way to a 500 print, man. That's wild. Barely hanging on to AVGO here now, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping we're setting up a diving board, but I'm typically early to these types of things, so we'll see. STX still looking good.
Okay, adding another 5. Remember, full size position is 10, so 5 is half. Depends on your, is it 10, is it 100? What is your bundle size? Okay, let's see if we get the break. We're above the 9, everything's pointing up. Do we get 723 today? Gosh, that'll be a massive move. More inclined to the pullback, so I'm getting ready to turn, right? Remember, we can pivot, guys, no problem. We get our up profit and we get our down profit.
Okay, this is that lull that we've experienced this last few weeks here, right? So we get up, we have a small pullback, and then we just have this lull, this kind of transitional period where we're going to go sideways.
There we go. In profit. Let's see.
Up at the highs, mind you.
Yes. Yeah.
A sideways move at the highs, and then a subtle climb.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what it could be today.
Yeah.
Pause at the top and then a continuation.
Pausing. Let's see what happens here. Do we get it?
Meanwhile, if you're invested in this market, the last few days you've enjoyed
a lot.
Bigly, let's put it that way. Bigly. Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain about the Microsoft position I hold, but
okay, y'all, I'm late to the
there was
party.
a certain point I was like, do I sell this thing? Like, what's going on? And boom, up like 100 and some odd points.
Yeah.
Just start small, guys. Target $100 a day. $100 a day. That's all you need to do. $100 a day keeps the debtors away. Come on, Qs. Let's get a little bit more on the scalp. There we go. Nice. Small moves, guys. Small moves. We don't need big moves.
Bigly.
Bubba's gonna bigly kill me here if it doesn't settle.
I don't like that there's a little bit of a convergence here with the 55 SMA and the VWAP on AVGO. That means if we break it to the downside, that should be a strong break. If we hold there, that's a strong footing for AVGO to stand on. So we'll be mindful of that. STX.
Watch SpaceX here.
Oh yeah, right there at the VWAP, huh?
Yep. A minute at 118 right there. Break above that, we should see 119 fairly easy. People should get behind it. Isn't it amazing? Like, we're sitting here doing this and we're just a small group. And in the world, people are doing the same thing, looking at the same charts, probably saying the same thing, looking at a chart like SpaceX and saying, if it gets over 118, it's going to go, And they have their hand, they could be all over the world, all over the globe, US included, just sitting there waiting to push the button. And that's what I always think about in the back of my mind, because traders, many traders use the VWAP as, along with the, SMAs, EMAs, things like that. But VWAP is very universal. And when you have the VWAP on your charts and you watch people come in, that's, SpaceX would be a great example for any young trader out there or experienced trader to watch the volume above the VWAP. It's treading water below the VWAP. Once it gets above there, watch the volume and just think about the story I just told you, that there's several people out there in the world clicking the button all at the same time.
That is their indicator.
Boom. That's all we need, guys. Done for the day. Sure. Look at that. Small move. Done for the day. Boom. Done. When is enough, gents? Ladies and gents, when is enough? Take your wins, bank it. Remember, bank it, right? What do you say, Scott? Pay yourself first.
Yeah, pay yourself first. Like DVG said, there's only one person that's looking out for you, and that's yourself.
That's it. So in this business, for sure.
So that's why I always
Take
say
that to the bank, folks. Take that to the bank. That is rock solid.
Pay yourself first, because there's nobody else is going to pay you. And when you have a stupid losing day and you make dumb mistakes or you make good mistakes, there's one person to look at, and that's yourself.
This may be a little controversial, but in my mind, this is where socialism and capitalism meet, right? Where they're pretty much equal in a sense. Because here we all are socially connected together, right? Helping each other to be capitalists, meaning we are looking out for one another, sharing, hopefully, solid advice, right? And then ultimately, we all benefit. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, and I think that's the power of the group, right? That's where the group comes in.
100%. So I'm done now. I don't need to trade more. I can if I want to, but I don't need to. And again, the question is, how much did you make? It's not important. Are you consistently profitable? Are you green every day or as many days as you possibly can? And it is
Justin,
possible.
do you have a day? Are you a trader that has a daily goal or not really?
I have an intrinsic goal, but I'm not defined by it. So you guys have heard I like to pre-plan my trades. That's why I stick to a portfolio of stocks. It depends also on which account I'm trading, because obviously, as you know, I've got multiple accounts, right? I got the crypto accounts, I got long-term investment and those primary categories, and day trading, right? And as I've said before, the day trading is really just a funny money kind of account, guys. It's a fun account. I don't mind, it's not high risk, it's actually high reward, low risk. So that's the principle I'm trying to teach here, especially to the YouTube community. You really don't need a lot of capital to get yourself going, right? Instead of taking your pocket money every month and buying Starbucks, or let's say every week, take that money and invest in yourself. It's the law of large numbers. Remember the compounding effect, the time value of money. If you start early, nice and young. I started when I was, anyway, it's, the younger you start, the better it is. Remember your economic utility. Every single one of us has value. So what is our value? How much value have we generated in this lifetime, right? Not only for ourselves, but for our descendants, right? Our children's children's children. Yesterday, I had to, I don't have any kids, right? Unfortunately, God, that was just God's plan for me. I don't want to go too spiritual and stuff, but we're Christians, right? We're believers. So this is a common community. And all I'm doing is sharing my life story. That's it. Life story, right? And we all have it. We all have one, right? The biggest revelation for me was when I was lying, and I've shared the story with you guys before, in my bed, right? And Scott, we have a mutual close brother friend who witnessed this, right? I had a come to Jesus moment in a sense, right? I was sitting in my bed, unable to move, immobile. All I had was my phone with me. And I'm going to share the amount in the group, right? The amount I made on that day was in excess of, and this is not boastful, this is to give hope. This is to sow. All right, so on that day, the amount is now in the room, okay? That's what I made on that day. With my little phone, on a Robinhood account. And I don't like Robinhood as a trading platform, but it's usable and you can use it and you can be profitable. It's great for beginners. It's no different to like playing a computer game, folks. It's no different in a sense. And it's also like we're in a battlefield. What are we doing every morning? We're coming onto the battlefield. We are wrestling against every single other trade. Technically, we're all against each other. I'm against Scott. I'm against DVG. Every single trade is a binary trade, guys. For every position you take, there's an opposing position. It's a closed loop system. Buy, sell, buy, sell. It's intrinsic. Once you understand that, sky's the limit.
What is the what's the new margin rule now?
PDT, they removed it. They've opened the doors. That was the biggest restriction to any trader. They were hamstringing us, right?
But they have to have, but you still have to have 25. You still have to have 25K. Am I right?
No, that's the
key.
Have anything. That's the key. That's exactly
Do you get margin with $2,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
You get 4 times?
I think it depends on the
3.5.
broker.
I think they've limit. Depends on the broker.
Yeah.
But
So
that's why your
with
broker choice is also
$2,000,
key.
$2,000 gives you, let's just call it 8, right? 4
Yeah.
times if you get 8, and there's no PDT, so you could
I'm
you
going
could
to share
trade the
something with
8
you guys.
You could trade
While
the
you're
8
talking, Scott.
intraday, right?
Yeah, but you could blow up, but you know the
You
margin.
can blow up quickly.
Yeah, not only that, the
with
margin rate that they're charging right now is pretty crazy.
I got
So
you.
if you hold
That's
it for 2 days,
Yeah.
like people that don't understand how this stuff works, you can end up owing a ton of money before you know it. That's why a lot of, well, I shouldn't say the big boys, but what was that hedge fund that like blew up not like last week?
Just recently. Yep.
Theirs was just max levered because of ETFs. So they were in like the triple, double longs and shorts on the
Multiples,
ETFs. And then when you had something like Lucid that dropped down 50% and you're in that position that, completely wipes out that ETF, you
I'm
just
not
lost effectively the
shaming
percentage,
anyone,
100%
right?
of that
I'm not
money.
shaming anyone, but I'm going to put in the group. Okay. This is the thing. It's, we all know this is a powerhouse trader, right? An investor. Okay. Remember Palantir? Look at that time. Look at the point. Look at the notes I've just put in. Okay. This, guys,
STX.
follow your own strategies. Follow what you see. Learn how to chart. Learn how to, you've got more than enough resources in this room to get the skills that you need to do what we do, right? Have a look. Somebody shorted Palantir. They must be crying this morning. We didn't. We went long because we traded what we saw. Anyway.
STX keeps flirting with 850 and just can't seem to fall off the cliff.
My man, love to hear it, brother. Love to hear it.
AVGO looking good now. We're in the green on the AVGO trade, if you can believe it. Well,
yeah, watch that VWAP line right there on AVGO.
Yeah.
So we have pulled back, including my SpaceX trade. So 116, and I'll let it go.
What are the Qs doing? Consolidating at the high. So I'm so happy I scalped at the top, right? Out. Boom. Done for the day. Could now look at a short entry to VWAP. Another easy entry, right? We lose 714.57. Run it down to VWAP. Scalp it out. In and out. Bring it home, Mark. Bring it home. Folks, remember the trading. I don't know if I said it already this morning. If I'm repeating myself, obviously things ran into a bit of a pickle before I shut down. So that kind of rattled me a little. But yes, sir. What did I want to say now? Already, I've forgotten now. Beg your pardon. Mark threw me off. In a good way. In a good way. Exactly, Clifton. Exactly. Repetition, repetition, repetition. 1, 2, 3. No, you're perfect. Perfect, Mark. Perfect. All right.
That's
so
an
now
awesome
looking at
dog.
guys, looking at Qs, right? What do we see? We were just talking about a short. Is the short confirmed? No. Look at my charts. The short is not confirmed.
We're up 12 points now on STX, guys. Waiting for AVGO to fall now. SanDisk also pulling back nicely.
All right, now we're looking. Now we're looking. Shorts possible now. Shorts possible now.
STX,
Don't take
guys,
it.
I'm going to take a partial here in a moment. Let's see if we take out the low of session, 845-ish is probably where I'll get some off here.
If I wasn't
looks
done for the
good.
day, I'd probably be queuing up a short on the Qs now.
Took some off the STX trade, guys. Very nice
Maybe I'll
trade.
take it. Let's have a look. Well, this is the thing. It also sucks sometimes to be sitting on the fence and watching your plays play out, and you're not in them, right? But that's the key, guys. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Also, another little secret, and this is, that's what I wanted to share, right? So remember yesterday I was talking about the strategy I was following, yesterday's strategy. Literally walked you guys step by step through it, setting the targets, doing the live charting, adjusting position sizes, scalping intra-trade range, right? And then base hit. I think I hit 5 base hits yesterday and then a home run, right? Glorious, absolutely glorious. Couldn't have been better. And those days usually, so remember when you have a big winning day, right? Or a big loss, check yourself psychologically, check yourself mentally. A big win is just as dangerous as a big loss, guys. That's why DVG said it countless times. We don't YOLO here, right? But there is a retirement strategy called YONA, and you're hearing it here for the first time. YONO, you only need one. Imagine that, one trade per year. Sure, talk about financial freedom. How many trillionaires are there that we don't know? How many silent trillionaires are there in this room, in many rooms like this,
There's
across the world?
Yeah.
That's quite a fighting for. That's quite a substantial volume of people, isn't it? Law of large numbers. Okay, possible breakout in the Qs, looking good.
I feel like 1 million is the new 100K. Back in the day, it was like an aspirational thing to make.
How do we reverse inflation, folks? How do we reverse inflation? Inflation is an ever-present, ever-existing, never leaving us issue, right? We will always have inflation unless you have a reset. How do you have resets? Well, think about it. Think about it broadly.
Palantir, no stopping, right? So again,
I mean, just look at that Spain rush. I mean, you know, if people have means, they don't need territory. They just need provision. It's the law. What is it? Scarcity of resources. It's baked into creation.
okay, as a recap here on the CRWV trade, on the SP CX trade here, I am long at
Q's
118.
long, looking good.
Coming back up, and I'm still short Bubba. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of Bubba unless the market maybe turns. Stock's barely green for the day on a big, huge up day. So I've got that going for me. I really need SpaceX to move here because this is the one that I'm going to pile on. I'm about long at $18 here, just a tick before that, $17.98. And then my focus here is going to be adding at $18.50, target 119. So 118.50 add, 119 target, and that's going to be a huge share size for me at 118.50 here. Could actually go more here at 118 because of the VWAP. And if you're not in right now, watch the VWAP, watch the chart.
Guys, I just pulled up Tesla, so you can see remember we said if we lose this pre-market, right, it would flush down. That didn't happen. So what happened at the low? We had, if you were actually trading this, and someone was it Otis? Otis, your best entry would have been down here at 320, right? Or actually your prime entry would have been at 321.26 on either this candle, right? The safest entry would have been this entry right here. Also a bit of an early entry, but look at that run up, right? I mean, just that small little move, 3 points, you could make serious money. Even now, just off a VWAP, right? I don't like to trade intra-range so that there's risk in this, but you could technically, if you intraday or day trading, you could take a long here now. Boom, look at the pop. Watch this, watch the volume. Let's keep an eye on the volume, right? We've got a cross on the, look at the RSI, guys. Have a look at the RSI. I think what I'm going to, right? So this would be a trade up to pre-market high. What I would do to be safe is I would exit at 326.30 or 326.20, right? We don't need big moves. These are $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 trades. If you pick the right size or option, depending on if you're doing options. Small accounts, you can use options, no problem. But you need to be highly, highly skillful. The system is geared against you. Exactly what DVG was saying, right? The margin, you hold it to, if you don't understand the dynamics, you don't understand the burn that's happening intrinsically, right, to your account, you best make sure you're getting your trades right. The only way to beat the system is to be profitable. And the odds are stacked against us. That's why communities like this is like having life support. Okay, what do we see on the chart? Is look at Tesla. Let's keep an eye on Tesla, right? Watching it live. Look at the wicking. Look at all the wicking, guys. So when I see this, that's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of indecision. So that already tells me more risk in the trade, right? Also, this is happening intra-range. So until we have a confirmation, we don't, wait for the trade. If you're hurrying, if you're impatient, you'd be jumping in long now, right? And that's not a bad entry. It's just the edge. How much edge do you have in the trade? How many sides to a coin?
Okay, traders, those of you that are in this in the SpaceX trade with me, I am full share size and a little bit more. Target 119. We've got about 50, 60 cents to go to reach the 119. And if it takes off like a rocket ship, we'll be counting and printing the money here, regardless of what happens with Bubba.
Okay, look. Let's keep an eye here, Tesla. Let's see what's happening, right? Look at that VWAP, right? We love VWAP. A lot of us trade just off of VWAP, right? Which is also one indicator. I think Scott, you've made your bread and butter just on that one indicator, right?
Yeah, I only use. You can tell by my charts. I guess
exactly.
I use two indicators. I use yesterday's close and I use the VWAP.
Boom. And Scott has been in this game for how many years, folks? How many years?
35 years.
So do we need all these complex indicators, MACD, RSI, Volt ratios, ADRs? Do we need all of that or not? No.
And the way that I answer that is it's totally up to the individual, because I've seen so many charts with so many indicators on them, and the person that's trading them can explain every single one and use it to their advantage. And I'm like, amen, brother. Whatever is profitable to you. I don't care if you use a pink MACD line. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want.
Exactly. Code it the way you code it, right? So I've coded mine specifically, my EMAs, so that I can instantly recognize which is which. Because when you're making a million decisions in a moment, right? Because us as traders, every single millisecond, we have to be doing calculations, thinking, probabilities, costings, pricing, profit, everything. I mean, that's what I love about this game. It's the highest, not game. It's not a game. It's real life, but to a degree, there is a game aspect to it, right? And I often get asked the question, what's the difference between trading and gambling? Well, if you go to the house and you can't see the cards, when you're pulling that little slot machine and the little 3 sevens come across and you're looking for that big bonus, that's gambling. Every single time you pull that little lever, bloop, 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 nothing against it, good fun, right? But trading is very, very different. What do we have? We have guiding lights. We have behavioral, we have, what is the word? Markers or indicators or triggers or signals, call it whatever you want, right? That leads us to take the trades that we take. Very, very different to gambling. Gambling only has 2 sides to a coin. Trading has 3. Okay, still safe on the Tesla for anyone who did take that trade, right? Or for VWAP. So let's also bearing in mind, like a lot of my charts can seem, some of them are really busy, but trust me, there are details you guys aren't seeing on the charts, right? You don't go and, you don't cast all your pearls. You got to keep something for yourself, guys. IP, intellectual property, you have to protect and safeguard and look after yourself. Protect yourself first. DVG gone to grab tea, or was that
He has.
Look at the patterns, folks. Look at DVG. I mean, the repetition every single morning in the same cycle, right? Same cycle. Why? Because he's disciplined. He has his life. You can already just see it is disciplined. It's ordered. It's structured. That's finance. That's economics. That's computing. That's logical. So now we're below VWAP on Tesla, which is why, again, not a confirmed trade. Losing VWAP, right? So I wouldn't be trading. What I would do is I'd like to see it flush down, pre-market low, but I wouldn't trade this unless it breaks 321.20. That would be my entry. Let the trade come to you. Pre-plan it. Don't chase it. It's almost like you pre-vision. You pre-vision what's coming. It's almost like DVG says, manifest it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But as long as it works out more often than not. Remember what we said, guys. You can be a 55% accurate trader on your trades and still be 80 to 85% successful on your days. Just think about that. 55% is all you need to be profitable and green.
Microsoft now high of day, and SpaceX above the VWAP. We need to hold on to this 118 here.
Have a look at the heat map, folks. Look at the heat map. Look at the change. Look at the difference. Keeping an eye on this is our eagle eye view, right? Top down view. We're looking from above. We're looking from high. Where's the water? Where are the fish? This is where we want to be playing today, guys. This is where we want to be playing today if we bulls. So pick any one of those stocks. Go and look at the charts, right? Morning market, pre-market, whatever. Just pick it. Pick it. You guys have seen DVG, myself, Scott, we're up all hours of the night, trading, planning, charting. Preparation produces performance and success. Always keeping an eye, right? Overview. Palantir Technologies maintained a buy by D.A. Davidson. Well done. Welcome to the party. What did I say 2 days ago? Don't write Palantir off. She and I have had a relationship since the early days. Christian, that's your MU, huh? STX. Thanks, DVG. The tea, man. My wife loves tea. I'm a coffee guy. Can't live without coffee. SPY popping, guys. Let's keep an eye there. Is there a trade? Let's have a look. Let's jump off of Tesla. Actually, let's pull this up. Let's go to SPY.
There goes our SpaceX, baby. Go. Hopefully, how willing I'm going to
Maybe I
print money
should
on this,
stop
baby.
talking and start trading.
I want
See
to
that
print
nice
money on
rejection
this,
at the
baby.
top? Okay, it's I mean, this formation is still very bullish. Look at the have a look at this confluence here, folks. So now what we would want if we want to do a breakout trade, right? Volume looks good. This is also potential reversal territory. Watch the 20 EMA. If we lose the 20, that's your first signal. The second confirmation would be 764 loss. Then I would enter, run it down to VWAP. If VWAP fails, VWAP would be either my full take profit exit, either 90%. I'm just pre-planning the trades, folks. I'm not executing. I'm just talking scenarios because we have to look for scenarios. So I see two potential trades. One is to the short side, right? I've just run through that. Second is to the long, right? You could take the breakout on 765, or you could early enter and take it now. And then decide how far you want to run it. Do you want to run it up to the high, take your profits, get 1,000, 2,000 quick, easy? Or do you want to go further up to 767, for example?
Wow, guys, what did I miss? STX taking a partial right now, 20 points. Let's go.
Good for you.
Love it, love it, love it.
Need David Joe to break now.
I owned Palantir. Sing that song. Sing that song.
Palantero. Guys, I'm looking for maybe 405 now on AVGO. I might be happy with that, but I don't know. I've been holding on to it for so long. Maybe
Folks,
I
don't
get
forget to
403.
tip. Hey? Don't forget to tip. That's a very much biblical principle, right? Consider tipping as like tithing in a way. It's like old language versus new language, right? Language evolves over time. It's a biblical principle. It's a form of trading. Go and look at your Bibles, read Genesis.
I have no idea if anybody took
And Malachi.
Yeah,
Let's not
today.
forget Malachi.
but that's second chance trade. Worked out beautifully.
Left hand doesn't need to know what the right hand's doing, right? Right hand doesn't need to know what the left hand's doing.
Watch WDC. Maybe a sympathy play on STX, even though they
Okay,
work.
so guys,
today.
you could consider the long. If
Or
you
no,
didn't
tomorrow.
already take it on that SPY. Anyway, I've said it.
AMD reports today. At 5, what did we hit today? 517. Yeah,
Look at
almost
Palantir.
518.
My goodness.
He's still in SpaceX, Scott?
I am still in SpaceX, and I'm, DVG, I'm just 119. I mean, I can feel
50
it.
cents?
Yeah. 50 cents stand. It's amazing, right? 50 cents stands in the way of having a huge day.
I can't believe I'm
and-
saying this. STX is about to gap down to the close at 831, guys. This is a huge trade. Unfortunately, I just didn't have massive size because it's an expensive stock, but
Christian,
I'm
that
not
long
complaining.
position. Let's talk about that long position, right? Let's look on the higher time frame. What's your target for Palantir? Let's help you with that. Let's pull up. I'm sure you've already got it dialed in, right? I like how you. Yes, look at him. This guy, he knows exactly what he's doing. Yes, my man. Okay, that's a bit lofty. That's a lofty target. Let's actually look if that's possible. See, guys, trading is fun. Honestly, trading is fun. Let's go. Where are we now?
Wow,
15. Let's go.
you know what? I might just leave the last few shares I have just there. Let it go back to $200.
I'm going to put that level, that target that you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Christian, that's more reasonable. That's more reasonable. Yes, 100%. We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
AVGO, what are you doing?
Christian, listen to me. We're going to get there.
McDonald's, maybe. No thanks. Boeing looks great, but it's slow today.
Look at this beauty, guys. That's it, bro. That's it. That's exactly it.
All right, guys, let's ask a quick question. So today we're at all-time highs, 765.72 on the SPY. What do you guys, just give a guess? Do you think, is this the high, or is it 766.41? Let's maybe just document that for a moment and see who gets closest to the pin of the high on SPY. Where do we go? Is it 800? Oh man, AVGO might have to stop out on this, guys.
That is what a classic break of structure looks like, folks.
Yeah, it does. Shoot. Okay.
Palantir is still looking bullish, but look at that. It's just trickled up. So we're going to start hitting some resistance now.
No, AVGO. All right. Out. Here comes SpaceX, Scott.
We got to do it right here, baby.
Rock and
119
roll.
and over. This is where I'll take a partial. I've got huge share size on this stock. I'm going to take it off here at the 119.10, and I'm just going to take off half.
It's
right
a little
here.
ugly. It's a
I'm
little
gonna let
gy,
the rest
guys.
go.
But this
Let
is
the
how
rest
the,
go.
you guys, you know this pattern that I love so much, right? Oops, let me draw it properly. Hold on.
Yo going to now. Wow. Okay.
Markets aren't always clean and perfect, right? But, oh man, why am I doing this? So what do we have? Boom, 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 and boom. Anyway, not tidy. Okay, where do we go? I'm starting to feel a little FOMO because I've only really how many stones have I thrown today? Let's have a look. Only one. Can you believe it? Shows you how busy I've been. Oh well, one and done. You only need one.
Otis, I had a stop out just above the session high there. So it was 41237. And then we just popped and dropped. So, if you're still in it, so be it. This is what I'm more concerned about seeing frequently in these markets is like, again, that is a perfect breakout structure. We should have broke out there and we didn't. And so that's like a false breakout could be a trap for a lot of bulls. And the more and more I see that, like across the board, is when I start to get very, very bearish. Now, granted, today, guys, we're in full bull. Algos are buying everything right now.
And for those of you in service now, sorry, DBG, I thought you were done. Beg your pardon.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
For those of you in service now, if you're still sitting long, right, a lot of you probably still entered when we, below the 100 level. So you guys are probably smiling quite nicely now. And anyone who kind of jumped in late to the party, I would stay long with now up until about the daily 200 EMA, that 124 level. Look at price action, look at news cycles around that time frame, and then decide if you're going to hold and keep going further or if you're going to add. But I've been sharing with you my long-term view on ServiceNow, right? It's one of those stocks that I'm currently loving. And that doesn't mean that I will love it forever. I'm just currently giving it a little bit of love now. And when I mean love, I'm giving a little bit of attention, right? Meaning it's got my attention. It's had my attention for a couple of months. I've brought that to you. We in this room should have been making huge, let me not say that, but we should have done well, shall we say, with now, right? And so we can still do better with now, right? There's still more room to feed off of let's get some meat off the bone, right? There's still some more meat on this bone. So if for those of you who are long, a good safe exit, right? Or, trim level would be the 124.02 level, the 200 EMA. DVG, you the other day you were talking about, or we were discussing 200 EMAs on a long-term strategy basis. You asked me how I manage my 200 EMAs as I use it as a guiding line or a guiding light, let's say, on my investment accounts. Does your, thesis support what I was saying, or do you have a different approach?
Well, investment for me is different. I just analyze a lot of I'd say the fundamentals are more important for me on anything that I'm trying to buy. So anytime I get in a position and buy it and hold it for a while, like even XLE, I bought and just added to my portfolio, it's more of just diversifying my exposure and analyzing the fundamentals. And then if I see a good, price to get in, fine. But I don't typically use indicators every single time. Ideally, I'll look at them just as is there more room to the downside or upside or support or whatever, fine. But if I like the stock, I don't want to say like Buffett, but I'm just like, I'll nibble. SpaceX, for example, like I'm really, really curious to see their balance sheet today because I know I want to own that long term at some point. So if I could start tracking that now, start analyzing what I think a valuation or market cap would look like when it gets to those levels, I'm more than happy to buy it when I think it's a good deal. But right now, I think there's just a lot of, misinterpretation on the dollar amount, on the market cap. Do I think that there's a future in space? Sure. But you also have to think about the applications for technology are definitely prevalent. The applications for space travel for humans is still pretty dangerous, right? Like not a lot of people want to jump into a rocket ship that might blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So does that mean that at some point we get to the advent of space travel? What does that look like? What are the applications of that? I don't know. It's too,
Too
we
soon.
didn't think we'd have internet, 25 years, 30 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and who knew that the internet would be what it is now? Now it's like connected everybody. AI is kind of the same thing, and on a lot of these new discoveries, in my mind.
And what comes next, right? Anyway,
Just
these are deeply philosophical discussions.
Thank goodness for the founder of the internet, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is, by the way? Who invented the internet?
I do. I wasn't going to say anything.
Didn't it start as a military application, military network? It was
Let's
closed.
talk about the whole mark. Let's talk about the person that claims it. By the way, I'm out of the Bubba trade with a nice big loss.
Dan.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think he's let the cat out the bag. Yeah.
Big Al. He's the inventor, DVG, no matter what you say. Al Gore. Al Gore. He invented it. He tells you all the time. Well,
some markets have slowed down, guys. Right? You can see. Look at the literally almost every single day, guys. Look at the. I mean, it's once you understand the momentum, right? How things flow. Everything's slowed down now, so we can jibber jabber. I'm so tempted, but I won't.
410 AVGO maybe again. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you know what? Let me find a name I don't like in the space, like STX, because I like AVGO.
Why don't you say you're going to go long Apple, then we can short it.
All right, hold on. Let me look at the chart real quick. Let's see.
See, guys, that's the difference between gambling and trading. What did he do? Let me see the chart.
306.70. Yeah, maybe. You know what? If I was going to short Apple, it would be options. It'd be the only way I do it.
Yeah, I've got a little rule sometimes on small accounts, right? Long stocks, short options.
Let's see.
It's not a hard and fast rule. Obviously, it depends on pricing.
I bet you could have made. There's no telling, but if you would have loaded up, let's say 10 calls on Palantir yesterday.
Buying yesterday wouldn't have been a great time. You're a little bit late to the party, right? Because the spreads were relatively tight.
Midday yesterday when it was like flatlining at 125.6.
Yeah.
And then held it overnight.
Yeah.
It would have been up massive today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have several earning strategies accumulated over many years. Remore, right? Earnings specifically, guys, stick around, stick with the team, stick with the crew. 44 Trading Nation.
I know my strategy for earnings is never to hold into earnings. You know, I mean, it's gambling. It really is gambling. You know, unless you have
exactly.
Shouldn't say it like that. I mean, unless you have, you know, pretty much majority
infinite
of people,
depth.
Yeah, well, majority of people now can trade after, you know, pre and post market. So it's not like, you know, like when Mayer was involved here and they were running on the Comex platform, you didn't have access to post or pre-market. So it was like, you know, if you did something like that, it's like shooting yourself in the head. Unless, of course, you win massively, then it's like, oh yeah, I'm the best, you know.
Okay, so
we don't say massively here. We say
this was my share size, right? This was my share size yesterday. I'm just, you know, putting it there with the crew, just to give you guys an idea. That was my position size in stock, right? That's how many shares I had. Do the math. From entry at what was the alert that I posted for you guys?
120 something, right?
Yeah. And then where did we end up? 144.
And now you look back at it, you know, that could have been a massive win there.
And also not forgetting, right? We had 5 base hits intraday, right? Then we hit a home run after hours. My RA is loving me at the moment. So no trades, folks. No trades. SPY, Investec, other Investec, Qs.
Yeah. So the only thing I'm holding on right now to is SpaceX. So Bubba stole a lot from me. I was up really, really nice today. I just got cut in half. And so now SpaceX I'm going to have a green day. Let's put it that way. It's going to be a green day, but it stinks when when you get it wiped out in one stock, one candle typically. Don't like that at all.
Yeah. If you can see my streams screen, if we technically, right? So if technically we are, let me see if I can pull up. Let's do this on the Qs quick. Okay, right. So the Qs and the SPY charts look pretty much the same in terms of the, have a look here, folks, right? So the up move, look at this Fibonacci extension, right? We actually flushed way below it. Heavy danger zone there on the weekly, right? We came back into it. So technically, this move was cancelled. But we've now come back into it, right? We're testing the 714.57 level. Our next target, Goldilocks zone, right? It depends. Now, we all have different definitions of the Goldilocks zone, right? And you can also set these, you can pre-configure. There are so many ways to define your Fibonacci levels, right? And your ranges. And what you determine to be, remember this, I'm also going to just throw this in, Fibonacci, okay, is biblical. Biblical. That's why we can trade it with confidence. Okay. So now looking at, where was I? What was I saying? Goldilocks zone. So Goldilocks zone, right? It's either this area here or it's this area here, depending on your personal philosophy, right? And your trading style. For me, even though this move was canceled, technically, I would say we're still in the move, right? So I would extend this. Look here. This is pre-drafted, right? I haven't extended it yet. So now I'll extend it because in my opinion, this move is still on, technically, okay? So what do? I look for, this is a nice bullish engulfing candle. We've just swallowed up 3 weekly candles in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4 days, right? We've just swallowed it up. Where's our Bollinger Band? Let's look at this key resistance level of 730. So what's my long profit if I'm a swing trader? Not a day trader, swing trader. So technically, if we wanted to enter a swing trade, I would enter long now, right? Either with stocks. I'd probably wait till tomorrow because I want to see confirmation of continuation. But based on what I'm seeing right now, the likelihood is we're still going to go higher. What day of the week are we on? Is it Tuesday? Help me remember. It's Tuesday today. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we still get continued strength at least up to 741, right? That'll be my first key level here on a swing trade, right? Take profit, trim, whatever the case might be at that level, 741.12. I will then decide at that level if I continue to run it up to the upper range of the Bollinger. And who DVG gives us such a nice, beautiful breakdown about the standard deviations, right? The distances between within this, but also noticing, look at this expansion on the Bollinger Band. So much information to process, so much information to process. But looking at the technicals, the long and the short of it is I'm bullish neutral. Palantir pulling back, right? So what's the target, guys? If we're going to short it now, where are we going? 153.13. Options. Do we get conflicting information on the 5? Yeah. So not. Watch the volume on the 1, guys. Do we get above moving? Do we get above the average? Do we accelerate above the previous 2 candles? If so, into short. and we run it down to VWAP.
Wow, look at the Bubba trade now. BA. Big move.
Hopefully this is adding value. Time spent. That looks like a reversal pattern to me. DVG, your thoughts? Palantir? Maybe you, Scott, you're on Palantir?
I'm going to go with the word pullback. Only because the markets are up 800 and 400, right? So
100%. Pull back to VWAP, 153, and then long. But let's see the price action at that level. Do we get there? So we're pre-planning the trade. So you could short now, right? Run it to VWAP. That's I've got confidence in that trade. That's a 70-30 trade, in my opinion. Watch the cross. Actually, we've already crossed. I might take this trade. Hold on. Let's stop. Let's get into my boom.
I think I'm going to be done for the day, y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the open. Till then, cheers. God bless.
Take care. You too.
Take care, DVG. Yep. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to take the trade. Palantir short. Palantir. Let's get those options queued. Okay, options I'm looking at. You could take, if you want to, more risk, higher profit, 150, you could take a 150 or the 150-250. I like round numbers. And my entry would be on the 9. So if it pushes up to the 9, that's my entry, right? Because we got the 20 and the 9. The 9 crossed the 20. Could take the early entry, which would be now. But the safer entry is off the 9. So I'm queuing up the order. I'm going to do at the money because of liquidity. So we'll do 155s. Closest to at the money, 157. I like the 155. I'll take 155. I'm just queuing it up. I haven't taken it. Even the 160 is okay. Okay, let's do the 160. Not taking it, just queuing it up. And all right, so 163 DTE. Is that the one I want? Hold on. Yeah, 3 DTE. I'll tell you if I take it. Waiting for the 9. Watch the retest of the 9. Also, don't mind being wrong. Don't mind being wrong. But looking at the technicals, some of the hurdles we have to get by, right, is on the 5. No, I think we're going to go down. I'm probably going to take a full bundle. And I am entering now. Okay, I'll put it up on the chart so you guys can see. Look at the tight stop. What would be really nice is if we get this. Okay. So I'm just putting it there. I'm not saying that that's where we're going to go, but I would be looking at my trim here. Either take off 90 and let 10 run. We're talking percentages now. We've had a great run up this morning. So this will be a healthy pullback. Boom, I'm in green. Could have scalped it there. Such a small move. Scalp 100, scalp 100, scalp 100. Can do that as well. Easy, easy. And then the accumulation compounds. Now I'm considering doubling my position. Yep, taking another. Doubled. Okay, setting up my trims. Pre-setup. So what I might do here, because I've doubled up, is I might trim 25, 25, 25. Okay, percentages. Close stop, watch the stop. Tight stop, not close. Generally put a 10 to 15% stop usually, folks. For those of you kind of intermediate traders, right? Now I might extend my stop. Let's have a look. Just in case, because I think this needs a little bit more room to breathe. Because we don't want to get the little blip, right? We'll get a little blip, fake out, pop. So I'm actually going to extend it a bit further. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see. I like the volume increase. Well, it's actually bullish volume. But we're not going to be fooled by that. And the reason we're in 3DT is just to give us a little bit of breathing room. Also bearing in mind the time, right? Where are we now? At 11. Do we get another push up? Watching the 20.
It would be nice if we got a little move now.
Because of all this drip, drip, drip up, my confidence of this being a pullback is still 70-30. But based on where the price action is right now, that dropped to 60-40. Changes dynamically.
And I still like the SpaceX traders. This is the only thing I have left right now is just a half share size on SpaceX. Looking great.
Like what I'm seeing on Palantir. Trade what you see, not what you want. Plan what you want, and then wait for it to come to you. Always bearing in mind, could be wrong, right? Could be wrong. But I don't mind being wrong because red is not dead. If I'm wrong, I just pivot, switch, and go the other way. But 70-30, still 70-30. If we hit 157.37, the current low of that range, my confidence level goes up to 80-20. Constantly evaluating the trade, every single candle, every single minute, every single second. Right now, my confidence is dropping, 60-40. But this could also sit in the range. So what we could do, if we really want to be safe, right, is there. Because we could get another test of the high and then a strong rejection. So I want to stay in this trade for that. So what I might even do, if that's the case, is I might add at the top, right? Double my position, not double, but add a third. Okay, I don't usually, this is now super advanced level stuff that I'm talking about now. So just, exercise caution. Wait for the trade to come to us. Let's take a look on the higher time frame. Let's do this. Okay, we got that one there, and then we got this one here. So let's do 15 and 5. Okay, it's a bit of a bullish setup actually. So confidence level dropping a bit, but let's have a look. Can let it push up to the highs, not a problem. Looks like it's going to do that. So higher time frame, we need to go higher than this.